So we are back here on Live Street for day 2 of the Tallinn Old Town tour. So yesterday we started at the Patkuli viewing platform and did the upper Old Town. We came down to Deer Park and made our way along Live Street, down to St Olav's Church and back along Pick to the square where the Church of the Holy Spirit and the Great Guildhall is, and then we went through the Passage of History, and that is where we're going to pick up things today and go through to the Town Hall Square.
Follow me through to the Town Hall Square. This picturesque Town Hall Square has been the hub of Tallinn Old Town for over 8 centuries. Historically, it served as a market and meeting place, and if you find the round stone marked with a compass rose in the middle of the square, you can just about see the tops of all 5 of Old Town's spires from this one spot. Today, the square remains the social heart of the city, a venue for concerts, fairs and medieval markets. Each winter, it is home to the town's Christmas tree, a tradition that stretches back to 1441.
So we've made it to the centre of Tallinn Old Town.
This is the Town Hall Square, which is the hub of the Old Town. Directly behind us, you've got the Old Town Hall, and all around us there are loads of restaurants and people sitting outside having coffees and lunch because it's nearly lunchtime. And we're now about to head up and climb the tower. You can see just there.
Let's go and check out the tower. Let's go.
Cool in here. These are steep. I did read that it gets steeper and smaller.
Oh, it does get narrower.
I do.
Yeah. I love this little hand rope as well.
Look down there.
Whoa. Wow, this gets super steep.
Yeah, you need the rope. Last step wobbly, which is reassuring.
The last step is wooden and wobbly. Wow. And there's the bell. I'm so glad there's a draft up here.
Yeah.
Need it to cool down after that.
If you're claustrophobic, don't do this.
These are the last few stairs. As you can see, it gets extremely steep, the last little bit, and this step is wooden and wobbly. The rest of them are concrete. We've made it to the top of the Town Hall Square Tower.
And we've given ourselves a chance to recover from the 115 steps. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but these steps are seriously steep.
They are proper steps.
Yeah.
Proper
And you
steps.
just go round and round because it's a tower, so it makes you dizzy and they're steep, but it's really worth it for the views. It's beautiful.
And we've got it all to ourselves as well. Absolutely no one else up there. To be fair, you can't really fit too many people up here.
It would be really busy in the summer, I imagine. Well, it is the summer. I imagine it can get pretty crowded.
Amazing views, check out these views. For those of you daredevils, even from this point, there's a ladder that goes up through that hatch. Yeah, no, I don't think you're allowed to do that, but I guess it goes out onto the, there'll be like a terracey type area up there that you can go and stand on, look up at the spire. Scary. So now we face the task of getting back down these stairs. Looks pretty ominous. Here goes. First wobbly step.
Yeah, be careful.
And this is more like going down a ladder.
Oh gosh, that wobbly step.
And this stone is going to be quite unforgiving if you get it wrong.
Yeah. So we've just made our way back down the tower and now we're going to go for some lunch. We can either go in one of the restaurants all the way here, loads to choose from, or the ones down here. We're going to go make a decision.
So we've just stopped outside Olde Hansa and for some lunch. Yep, and we've just met a new friend who works here at Olde Hansa.
My name is Mark Schwarzweiss. Actually, I'm a guildmeister here at Olde Hansa. So, and I was giving the coins we have, the Hanseatic League coins, and saying that whenever you come back to our house to eat, you have to show them. And by showing the coins, you prove that you're a Hansa merchant's friend, and you're going to have a welcoming drink with your meal.
Oh, amazing! Thank you.
Never give them away, only show. You can use them every time you return.
Oh, nice. And it's worth one chicken.
So we've now got these coins, which, yeah, as Kirsty said,
it's worth one chicken.
Gonna get a little tour of Olde Hansa.
Sure.
Let's go.
This is our shoppe. Everything you see here is handmade, and most of the equipment we use same kinds in our restaurant part as well.
Oh, cool.
Our famous sweet almonds, salted almonds, different flavors of fudge. Yeah, top smallest rooms we have. This room here, it tells a story how our merchant goes business trips.
Yeah.
On the pictures you can see how it was. And the paintings on the ceilings actually are quite unique because we've found them under many layers of not lime. But,
We feel very privileged to see it so quiet.
this is the Danish King William II on 1219 on a flag.
Yeah.
Last year it was 800 years from the moment where Dannebrog, or the Danish national flag, was found.
It's so beautiful.
So normally it's all open up the stairs as well.
Can your servants will help you?
Yeah, thank you. We'll
Yeah,
find a
lovely
seat.
to meet you. Is it Mark?
Mark is my Olde Hansa name.
Mark,
Lovely to meet you, Mark.
Craig and Kirsty.
And no trip to the Old Town is complete without having lunch or dinner or a quick stop at Old Hansa. It's like really big part of it, and everything's so authentic. Everything's served in these old, cool medieval things. And these coins that we have here, you get given these, means you're a friend of Old Hansa, and they give you a free drink, a free welcome drink. So we're getting a schnapps, and here it is.
Nice, there you go.
Oh, amazing.
Here it is. Welcoming
Thank you.
schnapses. So here are the weapons for your coming feast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So as well as these coins that you get if you're friends of Old Hansa, if you work here for a year and one day you become officially a meister, and these guys have these nice cool chunky meister rings. They're really nice. It's so authentic, I love it. Got my coffee in its authentic mug. Got our free schnapps because we are friends of Old Hansa. Lunch has arrived already. This looks amazing. We've got some herby cheese and a nice hunk of bread, and Craig's got himself a soup with another hunk of bread and some cheese. Looks great.
Cheers.
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 It's really good.
It's delightful.
It's fruity. It's so cute. It's nice temperature.
Cheers. See you later. Thank you.
In the corner of the Old Town Square, we have this pharmacy here that dates back to 1422 and is still in use today. It's also got a small museum with all medicinal remedies inside.
So the side you enter in, this is the modern day working side of the pharmacy, and then through here is the museum. We've just made our way down from the Old Town Square, down a street called Vene, but we're now stood outside St. Nicholas Orthodox Church. Check it out.
Just a few steps down from St. Nicholas Church along Vene, I find yourself here at the St. Peter and Paul's Cathedral, and there's the courtyard behind me, which has got a courtyard cafe and a cathedral. So we're just walking through St. Catherine's Passage now. It's really cute in here, a bit echoey, and like every other passage you should always walk through them, see what's on the other side. You've got restaurants here.
They encourage people to go through any open passages.
And then you come out into this really cute little courtyard again here, and again straight across from us you've got lovely little restaurants, and it's just all so quaint and cute. It's beautiful.
Yeah, so further down here, as Kirsty said, there's a lovely restaurant. There's also some tombstones fixed to the wall, full of history. And as you come through the other side of St. Catherine's Passage, on the southern side of the Old Town, you have the Old Town Wall.
St. Catherine's Passage is thought to be one of the most historically interesting courtyards in the Old Town. At one point in history, the passage was blocked by the owner of one of the businesses, but now you can stroll straight through from Vene to Murivahe and past the very well preserved tombstones exhibited on the south wall of the church, which date back to the 14th and 15th centuries.
Catherine's Passage is so beautiful, and then as you come out the other side you're hit with the Old Town Wall. That's very imposing, very medieval looking Old Town Wall. And then as you turn the corner you have the main entrance, which is called Viru Gate, on the south side of the Old Town.
It's got two turrets which look really great as you kind of enter in through Viru Gate.
This morning we started coming through the passage of history into the town hall square. We then went to the pharmacy and along here to St. Nicholas Church. We then came back and went through St. Catherine's Passage, and then we've come along here next to the Tallinn Old Town Wall, and then through here to Viru Gate and the flower market.
So we're just here at Viru Gate, and as you can see next to me you have the beautiful flower markets that go all the way along. And when we first got here, I was actually lucky enough, Craig bought me a little sparkly blue rose from here. It's just beautiful walking through here every day and seeing all the beautiful colours and the fragrances that come across. It's just a stunning part of the Old Town. And then just that side of me you've got the train that leaves for tours of the Old Town every day, and it's a 25-minute tour around the Old Town, and it's €7 for an adult, €5 for a child, and they're here all day, every day.
Behind us you've got the main city of Tallinn and the business district. We're going to be heading straight back through Viru Gate, back into the town centre and over to Freedom Square. Let's go!
found this cute little guy here, which according to the footprints behind him, he's called Onelek, I think. It's put here in 2010, but there's not a lot of information, so let us know in the comments below who this guy is and what he did. He's cute, and he's got a little shiny golden nose, so guessing people rub his nose for luck, I'm not too sure, but
hopefully this will give us some good luck. Good boy.
So we're just making our way from the Sopra Cinema over to Freedom Square, and we just noticed along the Old Town wall there's this gorgeous little restaurant. Look how cute this is. They've got the tables set under the archways, and then as you go over to the restaurant door there, it actually goes down to a little cellar. It's adorable. So it's called Raekoja. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think that's got to be wine cellar in Estonian.
Heading inside the Raekoja for a quick tour.
600 different grapes, she says.
Wow.
Wow. The smell.
Not the private house, it's the Mona Lisa.
So is this like old tunnels that have been converted?
Those are old tunnels from the medieval time.
Clever how they've done that. And Mona Lisa's got a glass of wine in her hand. The smell as we walked in through through the doors into the restaurant just hits us. Oh, that was so nice. We're definitely going to come back here and have a glass of wine, and we highly recommend. Classic case of if you walk past something and there's a little tunnel or a passage, go in and have a look. Raekoja is a little hidden gem that you could just easily walk past here, and it's just a little rabbit warren of tunnels and places to eat and wine everywhere. Amazing.
We've made our way to Freedom Square. It's in the southernmost part of the Old Town. Behind me over my left shoulder there's the Freedom Monument and the cross. Over to the right hand side here you've got the People's Front Museum, and just a bit further around you've got the glorious looking St John's Church. Let's go and check it out.
This bright yellow building behind me is a 19th century Lutheran church built in a neo-Gothic style, and it features a large pipe organ inside from 1867. Across from St John's Church here in Freedom Square, you have the monument to the War of Independence here behind me, which is crowned with the Cross of Liberty. After a quick Pimm's in the sunshine, little break, so British, we are now heading off to do the final bit of the tour.
So we're leaving Memorial Square behind and we're going to St Nicholas Church.
So behind me we have St Nicholas Church and Museum, which houses the largest and most valuable ecclesiastical art collection in Estonia.
So this afternoon we've walked through St Catherine's Passage to Viru Gate, past Olde Hansa, across to Freedom Square, where we've seen the Freedom Monument and St John's Church. We've made our way back in here and we've just seen St Nicholas Church, and now we're going to head up a quaint step street called Raekoja and then up to the museum up here. Just after seeing St Nicholas Church, we've come up this little street here which is called Raekoja, and it's one of our favourite little streets in Tallinn Old Town.
It's really cute, and we actually found out yesterday that Raekoja means little leg, and we walked along Pikjalg yesterday, which means long leg.
Bit of Estonian trivia there for you.
There you go, learning every day. We've just walked up Raekoja, which is famous and known for having lots of arts and crafts.
And if you go just through here, you come out onto Pikjalg, which runs parallel with Raekoja, and this is where we walk down from the upper Old Town down to the lower Old Town. You have Alexander Nevsky just over my shoulder and St Olav's Church at the bottom there. Boo.
I've waited for so long to do that. There's a reward at the top, dear. We're just walking through the Danish King's garden, and it's actually the birthplace of the Danish flag. Just here to my right you can see a monk, which there are 3 here that you'll find inside the Danish King's garden, and they're called Ambrosius, Claudius and Bartholomew. You can just see one of them over here, and at night time the hollow bit where the face would be, which is quite freaky, is sometimes lit up.
We are here at our final stop of our tour of Tallinn Old Town.
And this is it, the Kick and Cock Museum. It's well worth a visit. It has the Bastion tunnels running through it, and it's one of the top museums to see here in Tallinn Old Town, and we really hope you've enjoyed this tour.
Check it out.
Thanks for watching part 2 of our tour of Tallinn Old Town. If you liked the video, please give us a like below, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Then you'll see when we next load an adventure. Join us next time as we head over to the Tallinn Botanical Gardens and the panoramic views of the amazing TV tower. We're going to make our way back through the history, back through the passage of history.
You come out the other side, you're hit with the Old Town wall.
Not literally.
Not hit in the face,
Unless you're
literally.
clumsy.
And then as you turn the corner, and then as you turn the corner, you're literally hit. And then as you turn the horn.
This bright yellow building behind me is a... Why?
Is
Okay. Neo-Gothic style, and it also features a pipe organ from 1867. This bright yellow building behind me is a 19th century Lutheran church. No, it's not. It is. It was right.
This is gonna take forever.
There's a lot of words.
Who wants to live
Come
forever?
on, let's do this. I'm Kirstius.
And he is at least 2 Kirsties tall. We are here at our final stop of our tour of Tallinn Old Town.
What was I meant to say? You said don't say.
When someone comes and stands in front of you when you're trying to
So confused.
video.
You told me not to say and we are here. So what am I saying?
Wifey, don't leave me. What do you mean dinner? It's 10:20.
Exactly.
Sunset.